And welcome back to the Pokemon Nuzlocke run. I decided to turn this into a live commentated tool-assisted speedrun, but not really. Let's just turn that off and get back to normal super speed. Yeah, much better. So, today we're going to be taking on the lighthouse. Now, at the top of this lighthouse is Jasmine, the Olivine City's gym leader, but she's taking care of a sick Pokemon right now. And she'll actually tell you what you need to do, but until we beat Morty, we can't actually do it, so I'm really just doing this for the experience more than anything. Actually, I'm doing it for pretty much just the experience, because that's really the only reward I can get out of it now. So this guy starts off with a Noctowl. I just kept Keese in the front so he could get the experience. Gonna send in Tesla for this. And depending on what he does, good, that failed. And Tesla takes it out. I don't know if that critical was necessary, but it's always nice. So, level 21 for Tesla. Okay, moving on. And I actually want to send out Fork for this guy, because I know what he has. This guy, as soon as I fight him, has a Poliwag. So, yeah, just to show it off, I got Ice Punch for Fork, so if I can keep him for that long, then he's probably going to be my Lance Killer. Because Ice type moves, especially with Fork's really high special attack, will pretty much destroy Lance's dragons, as long as Fork's speed is good enough. Okay, so Sailor Huey is defeated, get our money, and I just wanted Fork up to the front for that fight. We're gonna switch Keese back in. Actually, no, we're gonna switch Tesla back in, because I know what the next guy is. The next guy coming up is actually a Bird Keeper. Lenny and Keese probably aren't gonna get much action in this place, because there's really nothing they can do. I mean, there are a couple of dual types with the flying normal, but I'd rather just have regular normals for Lenny. So, we're gonna have Tesla take out all these things with Rock Throw. Okay, sent out Pidgey. Its attack our attack missed. I wasn't reading it there, right? Okay, come on. I'm having bad luck with Rock Throw. It doesn't have that big a chance of missing. And sadly, I don't think we're gonna get the level up on this, but oh well. God damn it. Rock Throw's accuracy isn't that low. I think it's like 90 or something. Well, in Pokemon, if a move can miss, it probably will miss, just to annoy you. So, now that guy's taken care of, we can have over here, and this guy has a couple slightly annoying Pokemon if you're not ready for them. Growlithe. I just put Keese up front, again, for the switch-in. We're going to send Orla in. Orla's actually pretty close to a level up. And that Leer wouldn't have done much anyways, since Growlithe is a special attacker right now. Its only moves are pretty much Bite and Ember. And let's have Orla finish this next Growlithe off. And Magnitude is pretty much a better move than Rock Throw. Even though it's random, even at its extreme lowest point, it's still stronger than Rock Throw, I think. The only real nice thing about Rock Throw is that it can cause an enemy to flinch. And this trainer's going to get Jasmine, I think, or something. And she has a Marill. I like Marills, though I don't think I've ever used one. I should probably try using one in another Pokemon run if I ever do one. I don't mean a Nuzlocke run, I just mean a run I do on my own time. And Rollout was the bane of my existence against Whitney when I was a young kid, because I always picked Cyndaquil, because Cyndaquil is cool. And Rollout completely wrecks Cyndaquil. Well, at that point it was a Quilava, but the same thing applies. So if you want to proceed with the lighthouse, I mean, like, get what you need to do done here, then you'd want to fall down that hole that was next to that last trainer I fought, but I want to collect all the items here, because there are a few good things you can get. And Fork probably wasn't the best idea here, because Vice Grip hurts. But Thunder Punch will make everything better. Oh, I stocked up on items off screen, so I can do some healing. And I might as well keep Fork in there. take this thing out with the Thunder. I actually should have switched over to Wei now that I think about it. He needs the experience. Yeah, I kind of had an unfair bias towards Chikorita when I was younger, because when I was a kid, I pretty much played Pokemon the same way every kid did, just mainly used the starter, and used anything I thought looked cool, which in this case was always the red Gyarados. I thought that was cool. And at one point I used a Golduck. But yeah, I always used the starter, so whenever I started a new game, I always got infinitely frustrated at the first gyms, because Chikorita is just terrible for dealing with them. Who should I Orla, I guess. Tesla would have been better, but I'm kind of stupid, so I didn't send Tesla out there. But I don't really care, because I'm just getting the experience more for Keese than anything else. I forget when Zubat levels up. I should probably... I mean, not levels up, evolves. I should probably look that up, but I'm just too lazy. Even though it would only take a minute. And I'm running low on PP for Rock Throw, so Tesla's probably not going to get to do much more. Low Kick isn't a terrible move, but it doesn't get Stab. I wonder, does Low Kick actually have that thing where its damage is based on weight in this game? Because I don't know if this game actually has the mechanics to work that properly. And we're just going to finish it off with Low Kick. There we go. I think I'll do a little bit of healing here. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, we got Swagger. Swagger is kind of a dangerous move. What it does is it's a guaranteed confusion on an enemy, but it also boosts their attack 2 stages. So it's basically the equivalent to them using Swords Dance if it confused them. Now, the reason behind doing this is if you raise their attack, then the damage they do to themselves if they attack themselves in their confusion would be boosted. But that revolves around a lot of luck, and it's a lot of luck I don't have. So I never use Swagger. I just stick to Confuse Ray, because I'd rather have the guaranteed confusion over the little extra damage in the off chance the confusion does what I want it to. And over here is another Sailor. So yeah, as you can see, this place is pretty good for getting experience. I've already got a couple levels out of the whole deal. Get way in there. Let's Razor Leaf this guy. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I wanted to bring up something that I was thinking about recently. Why is Ghost physical? Why is Ghost physical based in this generation, and Grass is special based? Because when you think about it, it should be the other way around. I know this seems like a couple of odd types to compare this for, but work with me on this. The reason the types are worked the way they do between physical and special, it's pretty much done purely for the sake of having a balanced move pool or typing pool. I just think Grass would make more sense to be physical based than Ghost, because I mean almost all Grass type moves in this generation involve some sort of physical contact. Like Razor Leaf involves cutting and Vine Whip involves hitting. It just seems more sensible to me to have that be physical based than Ghost. I guess I can see why they do it, because the majority of Grass types are special based in these early games, but at the same time, it's like none of the Ghost types are physical based, so it seems so weird to just have them be physical based. And I'm just sending in Lenny for the resistance to fighting type moves. I couldn't really think of anything else there. I don't have any flying types, oddly enough. Well, I do, but he doesn't have any flying type moves. And geez, this thing is kicking Lenny's ass. We're gonna use a Lemonade here. Jeez, Lenny, you kinda stink. I think a little while ago Lenny had the opportunity to learn Poison Sting, but that's just a terrible move, to be honest with you. And Poliwhirl. Get way in there, because he needs to level up. I know I was trying to get experience for Fork, but I kind of want my team to be balanced, so things will work out better in the long run. Because the way the way you're supposed to do these runs, it's a very terrible idea to rely on one Pokemon. Because if that guy dies, then you're pretty much screwed. And Machop, I'm a complete idiot. Fork is perfectly ideal for dealing with these things. I forgot, Psychic is super effective against fighting types. Whoops. Oh well, I meant to send out Fork there actually, but I misclicked. And this time the misclicks aren't due to the controls, it's just due to me being rushing because I'm stupid. But Lenny gets the kill anyways. Yeah, I switched over to keyboard controls. I think I mentioned that last episode, but I'd just like to reiterate. And a Super Repel. Any repels I find will be handy, because I'm trying to save money, so I'm not going to buy repels. Now, you talk to Jasmine here, and she'll tell you Ampharos' story about how it keeps the lighthouse lit, but it's now sick. But she tells you about the pharmacy that's across the sea in Cianwood Town. But we don't have a way to get there yet. So we're going to have to go fight Morty so we can use Surf to get over to Cianwood. And yeah, if you don't talk to Jasmine, then you can't get the medicine for the Pokemon. At least I think. I'm pretty sure you can't. Not that it's that big a deal, because once you get to Cianwood, if you have a flying type, you can get back here relatively quickly, because Cianwood is the place where you get Fly after you beat the gym leader. But yeah, this was sort of just a little side episode. Yeah, we took care of the lighthouse and got experience. Now we should be, well, relatively well off for fighting Morty. If Fork doesn't work out, or if it gets too risky for my liking, I can send in Orla, because I actually might want to buy a couple Awakenings, because I'm just going to spoil it right now. Morty's primary strategy is to put your Pokemon to sleep, then use the move Dream Eater, which is insanely powerful, but it only works on sleeping Pokemon. So the best way to counteract this is to just wake your Pokemon up with things like Awakenings. I'll buy 5. Actually, no, 5. I'm trying to go with a limit, I remembered. So yeah, not much happened here, just training for the most part. But when we come back, we're going to take on Ecruteak Gym for real this time. But first we have to take care of the trainers, actually. So yeah, Ecruteak Gym, the trainers, and Morty, hopefully. So until next time, see ya.